Hello folks and welcome back to the Clone Wars. I'm your host Ross and today we're playing more of the Clone Wars mod for Star Wars Empire at War. We're going to start off by turning on all of our tactical info so you can see everything on the map. And let's have a quick think about what we did last time. So last episode, if I remember rightly, we took the planet of Mon Calamari and we are starting to reinforce that planet. I think we also took the orbit of Jabim. I think that was it. I think we defended Mandalore again. We must have because we're building a space station there. So what do we want to do next? Well, what I was thinking was eventually Tatooine needs to fall. We're going to have to take it, so why not let's send Aayla Secura and her force there to deal with it. She's got plenty of force, plenty of troops. She'll be able to manage that, so she can head there. We're going to. Nope, don't want to do that. I want clone troopers. We are going to move on the planet of Pamat next. Now, there's a reason for that. Reason being, it is a planet, one, that we can't do a ground battle for. For whatever reason, the mod pack is glitched. And you can't land forces on the planet. The enemy also don't have a force to defend with. It's very strange. So we're going to auto-resolve that battle. Secondly, Pamat is the only way for the enemy to get to Mon Calamari. If I have a fleet at Pamat, they have to punch through that before they can get to Mon Cala. So it makes Mon Calamari easy to defend. Whilst we build up, the fleet that is in orbit. Now, I'm thinking these planets here need to go. Jabim is under attack. That's a lot of starships. Probably going to fall back from that. Because that really is a lot of starships. And already I'm under attack. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a close one. Alright, okay, everybody break and engage. Fighters move through and bombers. Bombers, there's a target for you. Kill him. Go for the engines. That'll keep him in our firing arcs a bit longer. Yeah, we are going to immediately retreat from this as soon as we possibly can. Because they are just going to tear through our front line, which is acclimators, and they're not particularly tanky. They give us a lot of starfighters and bombers, but they don't hold up well in a fight like this. If I can take one of the star frigates with us, I'll be happy at that. Two would be nice. Venators, go ahead and boost power to weapons just to give us that little bit of extra firepower for a second. We've got one that's about to go down. Two that can go down actually. If I get some bombers on that second one. Come on, there's one. As soon as that second one's down, we are out of here. It's down, we're out of here. Calculate that hyperspace. 10 seconds is a long time in situations like this when you're like trying to escape something. Look at that, we're down to 2 bomber squadrons already. And the battle has only just begun. Okay, that's not bad. We lost mainly fighters there and a couple of consular class cruisers. They're cruisers, I would say they're more of a corvette size, but whatever. Star Wars has always been a bit funny about, what a ship class is, what its designation is. Right, so who's that there? Obi-Wan. Let me think. So Jabim's got a massive fleet over it, and I kind of want them to pull back so that I can attack Jabim. So let's use Padme a bit. Let's see, has that pulled fleets away from somewhere else? So we know that Renvar, Lola Sayu and Pamat don't have a fleet defending them. And it would appear that Moraband, Thule and Drogonar don't either. That must be their entire fleet for this sector, which is already, look, it's already split. So let's quickly check Yavin 4. Yavin 4's got nothing, but they do have a hero on the ground. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to try and take out that smaller fleet using Admiral Colburn's fleet, which actually is going to need a couple more Venators. Let's be honest here, that is going to need more Venators. Let's build up a load of our Quintons. Let's bring 10 Venators over. This fleet's away, go hunting. Mandalore, we're going to keep reinforcing you. While we're at that, we're going to have Yularen in the 501st move to Pamat. And we're going to take the orbit of Pamat, and then earlier on at the start of the episode, I queued up a bunch of clone troopers. They're basically going to have to be sacrificial. And they're kind of be auto-resolve fodder. Okay, so we've got a battleship in. Let's see if I can't squeeze another one in somewhere. To bring it in like down here would be cool. Yularen, you are our admiral. You come out about here. Let's get some acclimators behind this debris field. You again are our carrier, so you're going to bring us all of our starfighters, or the majority of our starfighters and bombers. We'll have a Venator here. Can we squeeze it? Oh, I seen it there. There we go. That's not a bad position for a battleship. We'll bring out another Venator on this flank somewhere, please. There we go. And we'll get one more over here because we've got 2 on each side flanking the battleships. It's there somewhere. That's a bit better. And then we'll have a Constar dead in the middle.
Welcome to the battlefield, General.
That transport's doomed. Right, battleships immediately open fire. Arcs, you know the rules. You have hangar base to go for. Same with bombers. Fighters, break and engage. You've got contacts. The battleships should be, I mean, look at that, they've already chewed through most of the subsystems on this side. They should be able to just annihilate anything. You go ahead and quickly take him out. See, we'll be doing direct subsystem damage to you. They don't even need to move the Venators. The Venators are just there to watch the backs, basically. Arcs, there's hangar bays. I want you going after. This battleship's actually lost its shield, so it's going to turn and target on that frigate. Bombers, there's still hangar bays up. Wish there was a way I could like cue you guys to hit a subsystem, destroy it, and move on to the next one, but I cannot. Space station is just about to go down. Looks like that frigate's not long for this world either. Fighters, again, get hunting those droid starfighters. Okay, that frigate's not going anywhere, which means it's just these handfuls of fighters and bombers that need to be taken out. So we've got a little dogfight going on here. It's an awful lot of starfighters. Awful lot of starfighters. Now, I want to know if these fleets move at all.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
And I kind of want to cut them off from reinforcements, which mean going up and taking Renvar first. That traps them in here. So we're going to do just that. That will trap this fleet in here.
Tactical battle imminent.
If we can get rid of these 33 odd frigates that are roaming about the galaxy,
Moving in.
and we're already in combat. Right. I need all the corvettes and stuff moving up here to fight. You need to fall back. I need dreadnoughts. Move up to the front lines. You guys are super tanky.
They've taken out our launch bay. Weapons online.
All dreadnoughts. Go on, move up.
Nothing.
Y-wings, go for him. Yeah, battleships, start targeting the frigates. Venators, I'm just going to have you move forward on advance and fire orders. This one's doomed for, so boost and attack back. In fact, go for the transports. I maybe should have put somebody in fleet lead, but then I would have lost the admiral's buff. Fighters, I need you hunting. Right, so come on, take a frigate down. There we go. Move on to the next one. Now I can't actually target the frigate because of all the starfighters. Right, bombers. We need hangar base taking out. In fact, where's my arc squadrons?
Taking fire. I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seperatist, General. What are your orders?
Okay, dreadnoughts.
Take much more of this.
Start shooting. Start shooting the space station. You're tanky. You can sit there and take a few hits, and hopefully kind of screen for the battleship. The battleship will focus on frigates. There goes the Venator. Not the best tactic, bringing the whole fleet out. We're kind of just caught out of position now.
Yes, sir.
But we are starting to envelop them around here. We've got 3 Venators, which is... we're going to have you guys kind of start picking off any stragglers on this side. Looking at the map, we've got a couple more moving around as well. But the main battle's here. The main battle is situated around the battleship, which is, as always, wrecking these things. Space station is still holding up. Dreadnoughts, can you go for that hangar bay? Y-wing bombers, go for it as well, because there's only that one left. Battleship's hanging in there. Hasn't lost too many subsystems. Going to have it switched to this frigate now. We've got 4 Venators up here now. That thing should be dead. Come on, guys. Getting a little bit of FPS drop here. Right, go after this guy. His shields are down. You know what? Go and overload your guns. Venators that are in here somewhere. Put on your defensive systems. Dreadnoughts, start targeting some of these frigates. Arcs, you're going to go start hunting engine bays so they can't flee. We're looking for total annihilation here. If the frigates get away, we have failed. Frigate back there, which the battleship's going to deal with quickly. As soon as its engines are down, switch target to that. He should be gone shortly. Is that another one? Yeah, it is, and it's got engines. Y-wings. There's a fun target for you. Okay. All starships, start firing on that base. The battleship will deal with the last 2 frigates as it moves round into position. Some of you guys are real out of position. Yeah, like, look for example, right? Nice smooth FPS, you can clearly see where these guys are going. Okay, now that the space station's dead, that actually looks a lot better. But for a while there, it was getting a bit choppy. Okay, so the orbit of Renvar is ours. We lost one Venator. They still have the massive fleet of 22 starships there. Nelvan is finished with our 5 squads of clone troopers, which will make their way up to Pamat.
Understood, sir.
And Camino's still building them. Is Nelvan quite quick?
Enlisting.
Certainly quicker than Camino.
Construction complete.
And what I will do is I don't want the 501st there for the auto-resolve. I want to keep them as one fighting unit, so we'll send them back to Seleucami. Let's see if 5 squads of clone troopers is enough.
Unit destroyed.
No, it is not.
Reinforcements available.
Cruiser ready, sir.
But I mean, look at that. That's already a squad built. That's impressive. Charos 4. You can go ahead and build us a bunch of acclimators. Coruscant, you're going to build us Venators.
Reinforcements.
We totally forget about this side of the battle. Like, this side of the galaxy all the time. Oh, Dooku. Dooku's back.
Cruiser ready, sir.
Interesting. Interesting.
Cruiser online.
Reinforcements
I'm debating how we go about this now. Yavin 4. We can actually see the base layout for Yavin 4. And it looks like we're probably going to drop here. So Yavin 4 would be a good spot probably for artillery. Moraband looks like we drop there, and the base is there maybe? Oh, they've came for Pamat. That'll be the fleet with 22 in it, so... But let's go ahead and fight this, because we've got 2 battleships here.
Sir, I'm picking up contacts ahead. We're not alone out here.
And one of them is way out of position. Holy crap, get over here. Get over there. Right, so I need all fighters breaking to engage. There's a gunship somewhere in this.
To join the battle. Taking fire. Can't take
One lone gunship.
Taking fire.
Yes, sir.
Can't take much more of nothing, but watch it. Our lasers have been destroyed. Taking fire.
Right, okay, acclimators. Let's start getting everybody kind of into the centre.
Can't take much more of this.
Venators move into the centre as well. Battleships.
Watch it. Taking fire.
You're going to be our biggest strength here. Start going for the missile frigates because they will punch right through your shields with their proton torpedoes.
Fire. Can't take much more of this. Watch it. Taking fire. Can't take much more.
There's one. Get him. Come on, he's coming out of hyperspace right on top of you.
Can't take much more of this.
I don't really want to sit and micromanage both of them, but I'm going to have to.
Taking fire. Can't take much more.
Yularen, you need to kind of pull back as well. I want to kind of build a wall. I want to Rogel Dorn it.
Y-wings can't take much more of this.
Bombers are just going to move and fight anything.
Taking fire.
The battle here is amongst you need to put on your defences.
Can't take much more of this. Watch it. Taking fire.
Awaiting command.
Can't take much more of this.
If we can capture these points, which it doesn't look like we're doing, it looks like we're going to lose them. But if we could capture these, we could put repair points on them. Because you guys are awful. These will repair the battleship should it take any hits.
Taking fire. Can't take much more of this. Watch it. Taking fire.
Right. We're starting to build a bit of a cordon here, getting ourselves a little bit of breathing room. You just sit still. Your overlapping guns with the other battleship should essentially make a nice kill zone.
Can't take much more of this.
Right, now sit still. You sit still as well. Let's get a missile battery up there.
Taking fire. Can't
Right.
take much more of this. Waiting at target, sir. Taking fire. Line it up.
The problem we're going to have is that they have the advantage on us in terms of starfighters. Their starfighters, for whatever reason, either do more damage or last longer than ours. And then they've got all these like hundreds of patrol boats, which are just a big issue. Okay, there's not really a lot left to sort of command. I can micromanage where the battleships fire at, which I might need to do. See, like, see, battleship's getting healed up. You stop, you're just spinning out of control now. Right, you've got loads of targets up here. In fact, kill him, he's way in the back. You stay where you are. Right. Let's leave this battleship here as our sort of our main line. Let's micromanage the hell out of this one. Because he's kind of in a position where he can move and start hunting some targets. So he's way to take down another frigate. Let's start targeting a second. What we want is their engines gone. Come on, target those engines. It means they now can't run away. So if they get out of firing range, fine, they're out of firing range, but we can catch them again. And that's kind of what we want. We kind of want them to fall back and come back in, fall back and come back in. You need to kick on your defensive systems. Do we have any starships? Yularen's a little injured, so Yularen, go ahead and move up to the repair beacon. This acclimator can probably move around as well. Target that missile frigate, it's going to annihilate you. And get rid of that space station. Again, engine bays. Come on, folks. Okay, you need to move. You need to start shooting that thing back. At least, yeah, like that. Stop moving. Stop moving. This Venator needs to move. He spent a lot of time on the front, which means he's taking the most damage. Yularen's now fully healed. That's not Yularen. Where's Yularen? He's moving into position. That's fine. Okay, battleship's taking a bit of a hitting now. A bit of a beating. We're actually taking subsystem damage as well. That space station's annoying as hell, and that thing needs to go. That missile frigate. You target that missile frigate. The reason I hate the missile frigates so much is because they punch straight through shields with the proton torpedoes they carry. Let's see what we've got left in terms of fighters. Not a lot. Right, all fighters move up to here and engage. I might have this battleship kind of hold back a second, let its shields recharge. Because it's only got one shield generator left, and I might send this guy out to deal with some of the enemy. We have pushed them back a fair bit. And look at that, we have managed to kind of give ourselves a little bit of a base. So let's pull our fighter squadrons back to the repair depot. It's only now that the battle's kind of calmed down that I'm actually able to utilise this to its full potential. But you can see it is repairing the battleship. And the battleship can take these little starfighter runs. And in fact, it's got mass drivers on it somewhere. Mass drivers, there we go. They should be able to actually kill starfighters. And then the main cannons can open up on any star frigates that kind of wander into range. What I'm worried about with this one though is that he's down to one shield generator remaining. And if we lose that, he loses his shields completely, whereas this guy's still got both. So what I'm thinking, like I said, is move this guy out. Start moving out. And you're going to take his position underneath that repair bay. Looks like the Separatists are trying to flee. There. Oh, missile frigate. Get it. Kill it. Bring it down.
Right away. Destroy those lasers.
I take it all of these guys... Yes, all these guys have lost their engines in some form.
Moving into position.
So the battleship should be able to just move on over. You... Come on. Over here. Venators...
Reporting.
Other than you, you're actually okay. So acclimators should be relatively okay.
Asteroids ahead. Switch shields to double front.
Just move you guys out.
Awaiting command.
You move around, you move around. We're now getting this Venator healed, which is great. So let's see, his engines are going up. And 10% per ping is not bad. As this battleship continues just to clean on up. Okay, they are trying to jump away.
Let's move out.
I'm hoping we got... What I'm hoping to see here is 22 star frigate kills. Yes! So it must have been patrol ships. They must have been what escaped. And actually, that's not bad in terms of losses.
Reinforcements.
That's not bad at all. In fact, Obi-Wan, go ahead and take control of Jabim's orbit again.
Tactical battle imminent.
Apparently Sidious is in orbit, along with Dooku. So we've got some advanced starfighters.
A-Wing squadron reporting. Choose your reinforcements.
The Republic needs your help fighting on the front.
Let's have Obi-Wan come out of hyperspace
Are you ready
first.
to join the battle?
Squadron advance.
There they are. They're on a missile ship. Okay, that's going to be copyrighted music right there.
Coming about.
I want our Quentin's fleet coming out of hyperspace to deal with them,
Plotting course.
along with a Venator.
Heading out.
Waiting your order.
Come on guys, take them out.
Star cruiser here.
Right, let's just start hyperspacing ships in.
Proceeding to coordinates.
Oh, they might actually have a space station.
Setting course.
On our way.
Yeah, they do. They have a space station. I didn't realise they've got a Tech 2 one.
Heading for coordinates.
Right, Dreadnoughts. You'll be good out here.
Moving out. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements cancelled.
Star cruiser
Okay,
standing by.
Venators.
Much more of this.
Attack that starbase.
Cruiser ready, sir. Aye, aye.
Our Quintons will move up. Fighters and bombers. Let's go have some fun.
Nothing but scrap.
Weapons
Looks like a fairly... They built that up fairly quick, actually.
Navigating.
At once.
But then, if I remember right, the game does give itself the ability to build things up much quicker than the player does.
Taking fire.
There we go. Let's get some ships around here. Let's completely envelop them.
Right away. Moving into position.
In fact, this fleet
maximum unit capacity.
is just too big.
Light 'em up.
Form up. Firing.
Hold on. Degree 2, full throttle. Target's coming in fast.
Imagine being sat on that space station just seeing like 8 Venators hyperspace out in a ring around you. You'd be like, that's it, I give up. Goodbye, folks. It was nice.
Hold on.
Standing by.
There we go. So Jabim is now blockaded again. Renvar's blockaded. Pamat,
Reinforcements available.
we are going to try again.
Cruiser online.
Reinforcement available.
Nelvan, for whatever reason, you're so much quicker at building
Including troops.
infantry than Camino is.
Understood, sir.
And I don't know why. In fact, they've sat there the whole game, never seen any action. Let's get some commanders off of Raxus Prime to go and deal with Pamat. In fact, let's take some ATRTs as well.
Reinforcements available.
Manan is about to be attacked.
Arrival imminent.
Manan. Where's Manan? Where is Manan? It's here. It's way up here in the north. I'm okay with... Unless it's a massive fleet, I reckon we'll be alright. Like, unless it's absolutely huge. We should be okay there. Here are the reinforcements for that fleet. It's at the point in the game now. Really? Super battle droids? They've sent super battle droids. Interesting. But okay. This does mean we can actually get some upgrades on the space station though.
Ready for action.
En route. Upgrade in progress.
So let's go ahead and do that.
The Republic needs
We'll
your
speed
help
up time.
fighting on the front lines. Are you ready to join
If the enemy want to give me the opportunity to reinforce my star bases in the with upgrades and stuff, that's fine by me. Just you guys keep out there.
Complete.
Orbital command available.
I'll take some free upgrades, don't worry. Well, not free, I am paying for them, but like the time involved in researching them. I don't often get to be able to research them
Take it
before the space station's gone.
Upgrade complete.
at your command.
A couple of those upgrades are not bad. Sometimes the enemy attacking you is a good thing. Right, we also have... You guys done? You guys are done. Are you there yet? Yes. Right, let's have you guys try and take Pamat again.
Invasion commencing.
Unit
We have one. We lost the commander in the process.
Planetary control achieved.
Right, so
Building started.
hypervelocity guns.
building started.
Building under construction.
Because Pamat, again, we seen it when we did the raid on it. Pamat's a weird planet. It is a weird, weird planet.
Reinforcement available.
Moraban looks to be building up a fleet. There's a hero sitting over Yavin 4. What fleet is this? That's a ground force. Do we have any fleets that haven't seen action in a while? You've not seen... You need a bit of reinforcement, actually.
Reinforcement available.
Go to Coruscant and pick up some more Veners.
Awaiting your command.
So the only one that they can kind of build starships still at is there. And here's what we're going to do. So this fleet can meet up. You guys will hold the orbit of Jabim, and Obi-Wan will go to Lola Sayu and take over orbit of that planet. And then we're going to call it a day at the end of that once we do this battle.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, a bit of a fleet here. Have they maybe been rebuilding? Oh yeah, this is the planet that's like been cracked open. It's quite cool actually.
Your reinforcements.
Now, normally
Welcome to the battlefield, General.
Obi-Wan would hyperspace in point blank to the space station. So we're go-to move with Obi-Wan just now, but we're going to do it differently. He's going to actually deploy, and we're going to send wave after wave of starfighters out.
Coming about. Reinforcements en route.
Have our Quintons out here working as a front line. We need more Venators, all the Venators.
Engines active.
Again, our Quintons,
Roger.
acclimators as our carriers.
We'll be there soon.
On our way.
Our Quintons are surprisingly tanky for the size of them. Right,
Watch it. Waiting attack, sir.
bombers are going to go after the the star frigates. And then what I want is arc bombers are going to strike out the hangar bays. We're going to try and do this by starfighters.
Waiting attack, sir.
I'm kind of hoping to take out like
Trouble with the Seperatist.
2 or 3 hangar bays here. I've gotten 2 so far.
Yes, sir. Taking fire.
There's the third. Come on.
Much more of this.
There's 4.
General.
Let's get that one.
Watch it.
That'll be 5.
Taking fire.
6.
Waiting your time, sir.
Shields on that space station are down already. Jesus, Arcs. Your ion cannons are doing fantastic work.
I hear you've got a bit.
What was that? 6, 7,
What are your orders?
8? About to be? And then go after that star frigate. Oh, what we got down here? There's a thing here. Sensor relay.
Stay alert, boys. More fighters inbound.
26 V-wing squadrons. That is insanity. Right. Y-wings are going to go for the station.
They're coming around. I'm in bad shape. All power to weapons. There's one on me.
No, you go back. I forgot. I didn't mean to give you that order. Go back. We've got loads of arcs respawning.
Weapons ready. Heading out.
Hold on. I've got a fix. Should we go around for another pass? Stay in attack formation.
Can't take much more of this.
Arcs, you can go deal with the missile frigate.
That's it.
Waiting your time, sir.
Roger.
Stay in attack formation.
Okay, so this sensor relay should give us...
Watch it.
Yep, sight the whole map.
Taking fire.
There's nothing... Oh, there's transports hiding up there.
Watch it.
Our Quintons, I've got targets for you. In fact, you
Can't
Arcs
take much more of this. Watch it.
can go and deal with them as well.
Can't take much more of this. Watch it. Taking fire.
Where do you want this?
Can't take.
Dreadnoughts can move out as well. Just so the capital ships of the fleet are getting to do something.
Watch it.
You know what, why not? Let's go cinematic mode on this.
Can't take much more of this.
Because it's not often we get a battle that's this one-sided on our favour nowadays. Usually we're getting like 30 odd star frigates coming at us. And we've got maybe like a level 4 station and that's it. It likes to focus on the arcs. I've noticed that much.
Watch it.
Oh, that poor transport is just getting annihilated. That's a cool shot. Like, look at that, you can see the core of the planet. That is awesome. Okay, all we lost was a squadron of starfighters. That's not bad. Okay, folks, that is going to be us for this episode. This was episode 35, if I remember right. So it's looking pretty good. We have managed to kind of quarantine these 3 star systems and we'll be able to take them over. Next episode we'll be able to launch ground invasions on them. Pamat is ours now.
Building started.
And we're going to start building hypervelocity guns to kind of defend it from orbit. I think next we're going to push out, head to Moraband, Thule and Dronganar, so these clones of Raxus Prime and Felucia can finally be used. They've kind of been holding out there since the start of this war. And I think what we'll do is we'll push our way back. I think it's probably going to end at Raxus. It is the CIS capital. It would be fitting to end there. End this campaign, but we're so close, folks. We've nearly got it. In fact, actually, Tatooine as well. We will need to take Tatooine in the next episode. So there'll be more to do there. I'm gonna just, I can't get over how quick Nel Van builds us clone troopers. It's insane. It really is insane. But that's going to be us for this episode. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.